Hello everybody, this is a pre-winter meetings video for our Fantasy Baseball League. I just want to get everybody up to date on what's going on, the changes, and I want to do a little house cleaning to make sure I have everything correct. So the first thing I want to do is go through each of the owners to make sure I have your team correct for your keepers. I'm going to start with a team that finished first last year and go all the way down. So I have Lance with the Dodgers, Tom with the Rays, I have the Cardinals, Steve Mergerman has the Phillies, Steve Pasqua has the Twins, Justin Dochette has the Red Sox, Alex has the Orioles, John has the Yankees, Ali, I have no idea what team you have. You made 10 trades last year, you dropped 145 players, and you currently have players from 15 different teams on your roster. So I need you to send me a message through email or just write in one of the chats which team you had last year, because I have no clue. Tim Walker had the Marlins, Francis Kelly had the Angels, Mark Raj had the Rangers, Kevin had the Mets. He will be replaced. We'll talk about that later. Ed Malone had the Cubs, and Alan Miller, I'm not sure who you had either, so also just do the same as Ali, leave me a message somewhere, let me know who you had last year. Alright, Kevin will be removed for lack of participation in the football league. I'm trying to convince Chris Bolin to take his team. Bolin has not decided yet whether he's going to play or not, but he will be my first choice, as he was a very good participant in the football league and he'll be just as active in the baseball league. So I'm hoping to get him to take over that team. If he does, he will have the choice, just like everybody else does, to keep the Mets. Will keep his team or to let them go. He will just replace Kevin completely. He won't have a fresh start or anything. He'll be stuck with the Mets. So the first thing I want to talk about is the draft order, I guess. But we're going to be going from Allen's team, which finished 15th. They'll have the first pick, all the way down to Lance, who will have the 15th pick. Okay, but I do want to talk about a couple deadlines that are about 3.5 weeks away, but coming up. Friday, January 29th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need you to let me know whether you want to drop your team, okay, or keep your team. And if you do choose to keep your team, I need your 9 keepers. Alright? And that only includes players that are on your team's roster. So for example, my team, the Cardinals, they do not have what's his name, Matt Holliday right now. Okay, so I would not be able to add him. So I'm not going to input mine until I know where Matt Holliday is. Okay, because right now no one can assign him because he's a free agent. Alright, so your player must be under contract on your team that you're putting down as your keeper. So again, that's Friday, January 29th. It's like 3.5 weeks away. I need to know whether you're dropping your team or whether you are keeping your team. And you see the little ticker going down below. That's giving the draft order. That's for the team draft, which will be held Saturday, January 30th. That's the day after the deadline. That's when the team draft will be. So if Allen chooses to drop his team, he will have first pick of the remaining teams. Okay? And Lance, if he chose to drop the Dodgers, would have the last pick. Alright? Again, the team draft will be held Saturday, January 30th, if we need to have it. We'll probably just do it through the chat box or whatever. You can email me. We'll figure that out later. Sunday, January 31st, which is the next day, the teams who redrafted, okay, for their team need to have their 9 players in. Okay, that again is 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 31st, which is on a Sunday. We'll have everybody's roster set. Okay, because after that date, I want to start something new this year, where you can actually trade draft picks, trade one of your players, one of your 9 keeper players that you chose, or a combination of the two. But that'll start hopefully on February 1st, where we'll be able to have some kind of a, some things going on during the off season. I think it'll make it a little bit more exciting. So that's that. Let's see. Last year we had a standard 25-man roster. I thought that worked out pretty well. That would leave 16 undrafted slots, or open spots on your roster. I want to have the draft on Saturday, April 3rd. That's the day before opening day for Major League Baseball, which is April the 4th. So what I'm hoping to do is, whenever the Final Four schedule comes out for basketball, it should be on that day. maybe 3 hours prior to the first tip-off, we have the draft. That'll give us plenty of time to get the draft in and then get wherever we want to go for the actual basketball games, depending on when the first game is. I don't know, maybe we'll do it. It should start around like 4 o'clock, so maybe we'll have the draft around noon or 1 o'clock, something like that. If anyone knows right now that they can't do it on Saturday, April the 3rd, let me know. Otherwise, that should be plenty of time where you know ahead of time when the draft is, so you should be able to move some things around if possible. If there is a major conflict, let me know and we'll work something out. So that'll be a 16-player draft. The order is going across the ticker below. It'll be a standard snake draft just like we did last year, except we'll actually have the draft room set up so we don't have to do the C box like we did last year with some headaches involved with that. So we're not going to be doing that this year. We'll actually have it all set up in a normal draft room, so that'll be nice. Other than that, if anybody has a problem with the rules that we used last year, the rosters, I think we had the 5 outfielders, everything else the same. We had a corner infield position, middle infield position, and then I think a 9-man pitching rotation. But if we want, we can vote to add another bench spot or another IR spot or whatever we need. If anybody has objections to the way we did it last year, I think last year worked out pretty well though. What else do I need to go over? Trophies we did last year. We had 11 trophies. Line of the night, pitcher of the week, hitter of the week, trade winner and loser, last place trophy, first, second, and third place trophies, loser of the week, most improved. If anybody wants to remove trophies, let me know. It's not a huge deal. The major things are those January 29th, 30th, and 31st deadlines. Other than that, I think that about covers it. If anyone has any questions, you can email me privately. Just click on my email on either the football or baseball league. That email is still good. Or you can just post it in either chat box. I will check those regularly like always. And if you need anything else, let me know. Hope you all had a good holiday and get to me by Friday, January 29th. Have a good one.